Good afternoon. Today, I'm going to talk about the different tools and platforms that I'm working when working as a learning and development arena. So, the first tool that I'm using is MS Office Suite, and I'm using the advanced PowerPoint and Excel. So here, the basic thing that I do is that I have designed a 40 slide project management training deck in PowerPoint, which is going to include the Gantt charts, the work breakdown structure diagrams, and also the case simulations. And I'm going to use Excel to create risk register templates, also the automated cost tracking sheets and pivot based performance dashboard for batch analysis. Now both of these will help us to understand that when we are delivering the training on project management, so Gantt charts are very important, then the WBS diagrams are very important, and we also need to develop the case simulations to ensure that the trainees who are involved in this training should get a complete idea of what exactly the scenario is going to be. And we are going to use Excel, so we could create the different risk register templates, and then there would be automated cost tracking sheets, and then there would be pivot based performance dashboards for the batch analysis. Now this is something which is very important from the point of view of the project management training. Now, the second tool that I'm using is the Jira. So, Jira is basically I'm using it for the preparing the Scrum boards, backlog, and sprint reports. So, here what I'm going to do is we are going to create a Scrum board for a 2 week sprint during the agile training. Now I'm speaking about the agile training program. Okay, so initially I talked about the project management training where I'm using the MS Office suite. Now I'm talking about the Jira, which is the second tool that I'm going to use when we are dealing with LMS type of these are the different tools that are used for LMS. So coming back to Jira, so we are going to create a Scrum board for the 2 week sprint during the Agile training when I'm delivering Agile training. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the epic, then the user stories, and then the different tasks. So here I'm going to conduct a sprint planning, then I'm going to assign the story points, then I'm going to track the burn down chart, and then I'm going to generate a sprint report to demonstrate the velocity improvement. Now these are the very important points or steps when I'm going to deliver the training on Jira. Okay. Now the next one that I'm going to talk about is Trello or ClickUp. Now this is used for the task and the workflow management. Now in this, I'm going to build a Kanban board for content development workflow. Okay. So here I'm going to follow the backlog, then in design, then review, then approved, and then delivered. So these are the steps that I'm going to follow here. Okay. So now here also I'm going to deal with the assigned deadlines to SME reviewers and track the training material completion status. So this is I'm talking about the Trello or ClickUp, whichever we use for the task and workflow management. Now next, when I'm going to deliver the training on Agile, so I'm going to use a little bit part of Azure DevOps, where what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate a agile life cycle by creating a product backlog, then a sprint backlog, and then a task board. Okay, now this is going to showcase you the sprint capacity planning, the monitored work item progress using the built-in reporting features. Okay, yeah. So after that, we are going to go to Power BI. So Power BI is it's a very good tool, and here we are going to only use it for the basic dashboarding and reporting. So here what I'm going to do is now basically I just want to convey that for what I am using the Power BI, I want to use the Power BI to create a training effectiveness dashboard, which will show you the attendance rate, then it will show the assessment scores, then the feedback ratings, and the pre versus post training performance comparison. So these are the main four things that I'm going to address using the Power BI. Yes. Now the next and the very important thing is Moodle LMS. Now Moodle LMS is a very important learning management system. Here what I'm going to do is whatever courses we have developed, okay, we are going to upload those course modules with quizzes and assignments, then we are going to configure them into auto graded assessments, and then we are going to generate the completion reports. Okay, now here what is going to happen, we are going to track different learner progress, and then we are going to issue a digital certificate upon completion. Thank you so much. So, in this video, I just wanted to tell you that which are the different tools I am going to use for LMS. Okay, so basically, these are the very industrial. I could say that these are the tools which are widely used in the industry when you're dealing with the LMS profile or the LMS arena. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.